Earthlings on them. Oh man. I mean, how does credit work? What, what was it again? Uh, how does loans work? How to start a nonprofit LLC? How to get falsely audited? How to stretch a new tax bracket under a new president? Because in order to make a specific amount, you have to go to the amount at the time of. What else again? Trump's, what they calling it, a raid, or they calling it a sit down for tea and coffee. Either or, it was I'd call it a publicity stunt. To me, as far as what I've seen, as far as coming out of wasn't that Gardenlands? Middle class, poor. Because looking at it and saying to myself, well, what if we all could be above the middle class or beneath the poor? Either or. Like I said, it's not up to individuals. It's up to liberty, opportunity, and justice for all. But it's far-fetched from a reality of justice, because justice doesn't want to accept my theology as to the psychology of a specific due to supremacist idea. Now, I may willing to accept that part of the theory, but will the world accept it? And it doesn't come from a specific color. So when you mix and match it and throw it all in there in a bunch and turn around and say that you got freedom of what? If you can't create your own, what you call it, organization underneath liberty and justice for all. So it leads me back to the theology of how to fix all of those discrepancies within humanity across the world as a whole. Shout out to Grammarly, man. Man, like I said, you gotta be willing to endure to obtain the specific knowledge that you want to appropriate to the world. Now, by forcing and fighting against this nigga credit, as you call it, the democratic institutions, democratic education, and democratic opportunity. Because under the law, I'm allowed to create. Now, to suppress my creation would be to suppress my artistic views. And that would be what do you call it, a form of discrimination. I don't object to your views. I may disagree of it. But there's no force-fed actions being took upon the Democrats. Now, like I said, your prices of inflation, I don't know if they was forced or, like you said, it was due to, I guess, what was it due to? Oh yeah, you said it was something over there with Russia, but they dealing with the same inflation, man. Got me thinking, man. Got me thinking. And I said to myself, and then I said, your theory could be truth and not truth. My theory could be truth and truth. Or it could be vice versa. It's up to the people to use their discernment and hopefully make the right decision, but you can't force that. Shout out to St. Jude, man. Another sponsor of mine is popping up, and salute to the people getting the monkeypox vaccine and staying stable under the mask. Which look like it may be another mandate. Oh, and unemployment was predicted to be high, but it's only in the what do you call it? Would you seasonal work? And like I said, the next season is coming up, Labor Day season, and I think we're gonna need more people to gather up those fundings for that situation. I'm sorry to laugh at this thing, but like I said, all these power pools and individuals like I guess falsifying things and making things up to gather a fan base. I don't mind it. I'm just understanding that it's pretty much costly, and what you get out of it got me. They said balancing the beam. GOP confronts itself in defense of Trump. As new FBI search details emerge. Like I said, I don't want to get into the publicity stunts of department of that. It's just more or less I would like to create my own department to create and watch that, because it's and should be classified information. But with all of the leaks, it leaves a bit of confusion and a bit of biting your nails and trying to figure out what's because for a president to be impeached and it didn't go through, what was the reason? I mean twice. Twice. An armed man tried. Like I said, it's called what you call it, double jeopardy clause. An armed man tried to enter the FBI safe by doing falsified things. It leads to falsified situations, and to determine it on a human that's part of a civilization, but your leaders get away with doing the same thing. It just, how they said in schools and places that care, you gotta be as good as you want others to be, if that's what you want. And like I said, when individuals didn't put on the mask after a mask mandate, authority seems to be not confused, but not sticking to the script, which is supposed to be an opportunity to save your lives. Once you start that, you can't go back to that. And I can see if it was a difference of you didn't want to change lives in the beginning, but then you changed your mind later on. Now that you can do. But to be in leading role and you claim to want to save lives, but don't, it doesn't fit for that role. Because then the public can seep into that and say, this is designed to be leadership. Which will leave massive confusion and I wouldn't call it debacle, but it's probably worse than that. I haven't came up with the final word for what I would like to call it. because it's a part of a specific and not a part of another specific. Like I said, you got social media. One tweet can travel to millions. Use it to your advantage, man. California is due for the mega flood that could drop 100 inches of rain. That would be a good, not a good thing as far as the flood, but good opportunity to gather some of them fresh minerals. FBI recovers 11 set that, yeah, like I said, man, I'm not getting into that. Let them do their investigation. And like I said, he gotta either appeal or deal. And from the looks of things, he got a little bit of problems over there in why, because they want to look at them, what do you call it, Biden sending out IRS agents with guns and all of that. So, I mean, if you want to do that, you can do that. But like I said, if you pay like you weigh, you may not have to deal with them individuals. But if you taking this to create something that it's not being handed to you from others through charitable organizations, that's what I said, what is a non-profit LLC? New York judge rules criminal case against Trump organization. Like I said, that's pretty much, if you claim to be a Republican organization, like I said, don't tie all Republicans up to that. It's just not. It's not justice. Like I said, Trump has to deal with that himself, not his organization. And to claim that he's an organization, he's a businessman to the president. The president has to answer to his public organizations. He's not an organization. More like an entity at this point. Looking at it. Because you have the opportunity to become one. Presidential. You can dictate. If your civilization allows it. So miss me with it, man. You know, like I said, I want equal opportunities underneath your theology. And I would like for you to, how you said, submit your theology. Because mine is in a digital format where it's like what you call it, the highly classified documents. Facts. News is false photos of Trump search. Nah. Like I said, it's more of that. Let's get to Biden and how he's so-called helping the veterans, but not the wives of fallen veterans. Like his what's it called? His deceased son's ex-wife. Like I said, the other son's out there on video doing some things, Biden, and I think it's because you're not helping the deceased son's wife, man. That's why she probably ran to the brother. No, man, this is just messy, man. And like I said, you gotta clean up the political damage that's done out there, man. The public eye, it got you at 36% of the voting rate. The inflation is, you saying the price coming down on gas, but the price on the parts for the car is not going down, it's actually going up. Inflation is here to stay, like you said, 40 years, Joe. I don't know who came up with that number, but you did have 40 years of politics, man. Gotta weigh the balance, man. Gotta weigh the balance. And from the looks of things, a little bit hungry to balance out the political atmosphere of niggerocracy. Because I think it's way past over 40 years, dude. Way back. Could the woman, nah. Like I said, you want to dwell on an ex-president that has been, has been impeached, whether you accept it or not. But like I said, that may be his theory, to not accept. Me, I accept full pledge of my nigga credit presidency, because it was created by me. It was pondered up within the presidential mind. Man, like I said, man, I wanna create falsified procedures underneath the law. That would be a form of dictatorship. And I don't think it would work for the public as a whole. But I do have some candid ideas to what you call it? Pay employees a little more, at least $1.50 more per hour, and not adjust the tax bracket, to not bring the prices down, to wait, because income tax is around the corner, right around the corner. And like I said, I got to deal with the unemployment rate that's skyrocketing out of nowhere. And one more thing, could you please have some incentives, just some incentives to help those urban school districts with school supplies? Because I'm looking at the stock market, and it's seeming to do some tremendous numbers. And I don't want to tax you. I just like you to help those out, because the price is the price. It's pretty high. That being said, peace. I gotta go.